Kenyan, I salute you. In fact, I remove my shirt for you. Hey! This is Holy Bible. I'm not coming to preach today. I'll preach another time. My Kenyan people, I beg you, in the name of God, I'm begging you, please don't throw things at your president. No. Jesus. Oh. Please don't throw things at your president, because if for nothing, he's an elderly man. He's also the first gentleman of the land. Please, people.
Sorry, oh, sorry, oh.
You know what? Guys, be safe out there. Of late, shoes are flying everywhere. You may never know. Let me just change the topic. Let's talk about something else. You know what? Let's just put the shoe incident aside. I've been silent for some days. No, I don't believe Kenyans went to Uganda to vote. To have the insolence and impertinence to go to someone's country to go and vote? No, I don't believe. Hey, but if it is true, hey, Kenya, I salute you. In fact, I remove my shirt for you. Hey! The Nizuri watu wangu wa Kenya. What's up, my Kenyan people? I have a question for you. I know people are very vibrant and radical. You see, I'm still studying about Africa and the differences and similarities we have in culture here. Now, one of the places I'm coming from, which is the Dangme community, one of the places I'm coming from in Prampram, we make use of Euphemism or Euphemism or Euphemism or Euphemism, whichever way you would say it. It's spelled E. So Euphemism or Euphemism or Euphemism, whichever way you pronounce it, there are words or expressions that we use to replace or substitute other words that are seen harsh or blunt when referring to something unpleasant. So for example, where I'm coming from in Prampram, or as part of the Dangme community, you can't just be talking and say, I'm sorry if you are eating, he farted. You can't just say, he farted. You have to say it in a particular way, because if you don't say it in a particular way, you'll be seen as uncultured or untrained. So I'm going to speak my local dialect, yeah? Eje call here, it means he released air. So instead of saying someone farted, you say he released air. And in some instances too, they say it, especially if it's like a youngie or a young person to a young person. Sometimes you can loosely say he farted. But especially a young person, when you are addressing or talking to an elderly person, you don't talk anyhow. You make use of euphemism a lot. For example, like I said, he farted. You don't just say. The raw way would be Asa, it means he farted. But the cultured way would be Eje call here, he released air. In fact, there is another funny one, and this one is coded, not everybody knows. Echete means he called Te is a name, so like I can say, he called Mike, he called John, he called Evans. He called Te, Echete, it means he farted. So you see this one is coded. So sometimes in my local dialect or in my community or the bigger Dangme community, in fact, it's even in the other, areas as well in Ghana. Two people can be communicating, and if you're a child, you wouldn't know what they are saying. They are speaking the same language, but they are using codes. So in Ghana, we make use of codes a lot, and we also make use of these euphemisms. And for example, if you are going to, I'm sorry if you are eating the toilet, you don't just say, I'm going to the toilet. You say it in a particular way, in your near, you understand? Or there are ways of saying it. In fact, we also make use of idioms a lot. For example, just like the way there is an idiom like, someone kicked the bucket, it means he died. If you just come to someone, especially an older person or someone who's very close to the deceased, you just say your beloved or your family member or your friend died. The shock. So we make use of these euphemisms and idioms to kind of like reduce the shock, or also present a situation which is unpleasant in a bit or more pleasant way. So, for example, in Dangme, if someone dies, you don't say he died. The raw way is Egbo, it means he died or she died. But the cultured or euphemism way would be a person, like he turned the chair, something like that. These are few examples I'm sharing with you today. Why am I sharing these examples? I want to ask you, my Kenyan people. You people, you are very radical, and you are blunt, and you are straightforward. Do you have something like this in your culture? I would like to know. Because in as much as I think I'm trying to learn about Kenya and Africa, I believe the indigenous can better educate me than if I do research. Research on the internet is not enough. I believe the people are the culture and they know it better than what even internet might give you. So I would like to know, do you have something like that in your culture, especially with your language? Let me know in the comment section.